How's it going, everyone? Maximilian here, and I wanted to make a quick video demonstration highlighting one of my favorite weapons in Modern Warfare 3. No, it's not the Type 95, the Striker, or the PP90. It's actually a gun that's used rather frequently, but not as much as perhaps its other counterpart, which is most likely the ACR, and it's the SCAR. So the SCAR L in Modern Warfare 3 feels extremely similar to the weapon that was also in Modern Warfare 2. It also has a couple of things that are what I believe to be necessary to make the weapon more effective, as far as attachments and weapon proficiencies. But in general, if you put it up into comparison of some other guns like the ACR and the M4, it stacks up rather well. The clip on the SCAR holds about 30 rounds, and if you're doing close range damage, it's going to be about 35 and long range is 20. So the problem with this is that you have about 100 health in Modern Warfare 3, so it's a 3-shot kill up close, just like almost any other weapon except for like the Type 95 and the MK14. However, what's good about the gun is that the SCAR in this game concentrates fire really well, and when it comes to some other weapons, you really need kick to concentrate your fire, otherwise the bullet spray gets kind of patterned all over. And what I've noticed is that controlling the recoil without kick is actually really easy on the SCAR. Even though it takes 5 bullets from distance, it still can be a little rough, but those 5 bullets are going to be concentrated, so it can be a lot easier to put people down even though it takes a couple of more shots. The other thing to note is that the SCAR really benefits from the silencer, and it's actually one of my favorite silenced weapons. And the reason being is that when you put dual attachments on, I don't like using the kick proficiency, like I said. I like using 2 attachments. You put extended mags on the thing and a silencer. So once you have that combination, you run out of bullets quick on the SCAR because its magazine is just not very big. But once you add Scavenger to your first perk slot, you don't have to worry about that, and you can essentially hose bullets in any direction before you get that necessary kill. But as most classes in Modern Warfare 3 show, it's the combination of many factors that can make a certain weapon really good. So if you put Scavenger, dual attachments, and you put extended mags and a silencer on the SCAR, also consider putting on Steady Aim, and more specifically Steady Aim Pro. As many folks are realizing now, Steady Aim Pro is one of the best Tier 3 perks in the game, if not one of the best perks, period. It lets you exit your run faster, and especially for something like the SCAR, which already has a pretty decent amount of concentrated fire, it can do really well. It actually makes it really easy to shoot from the hip, even at mid-range, so kind of putting it into like an SMG category without the additional speed boost. But as most assault rifles show in this game, they're more tailored towards a playstyle that doesn't involve you rushing around corners and getting into enemy contact immediately. It's best at mid to long range. Even though it takes 5 bullets from distance, you'd be surprised how quickly you can put people down, especially with steady aim and stuff like that. But you're going to lose hard to SMGs and strikers up close, so you really need to be careful about what cover you're taking and what paths you're going into, because the SCAR, as with most other assault rifles, unless it's the pre-patch, Type 95, which kills in one burst up close, you're going to get rocked. But as long as you play to its attributes positively, I think it really helps if you run assault killstreak packages with this one. I personally, my favorite loadout as far as the SCAR and all the weapons and attachments I just mentioned is running a Predator missile into attack helicopter into an AC-130. And depending on the map, those kill streaks might not be the best, but they definitely do help out in a kill-death ratio, and if you're playing a game like Domination, putting up something like an AC-130 will immediately stop the enemy team from doing almost anything. Once again, I'll list on the screen some of the better attachments, proficiencies, and perks you can use to make the SCAR L effective. But thanks very much for watching. If you guys would like to see other weapon breakdowns or going into more detail about how each weapon is effective, let me know in the comments what guns you'd like to see. I'm kind of thinking about doing the G36 next because it's one of my favorite guns as well. And as we all know, there's a patch that's coming out very soon that's going to be patching or essentially nerfing the Type 95 and the FNG Akimbos, and we are pretty happy about that. I'd imagine a lot of you guys are getting sick of getting killed by the Type 95 around every corner, and every other corner has a dude with Akimbo FNG 9s. So after that patch comes out, I'll do a breakdown video covering what exactly changed about those weapons and why they might still be effective, or why now you have like no reason to use them, but we'll see until that happens. Thanks again for watching, folks. This has been Maximilian, signing out.